The game we are going to look at comes to us from a Romanian girls under 18 championship. One of the things I noticed in doing my research on the Dzindzi Indian is that a lot of the games are played by young promising junior players and by young lady players who play competitively in international events. And the reason for this is that they have coaches who research these things and try to discover good openings for them. And in the Dzindzi Indian, I think they found a winner. Let's take a look. Mihaela Macri is playing white and Karina Gheorghi is playing black. d4, g6, c4, bishop g7, knight c3, c5, d5, bishop takes c3 check, b takes c3, and f5. So white plays e3, black plays immediate knight f6, bishop d3, and now queen a5 attacking the pawn on c3. Knight e2 develops a kingside piece and defends the pawn. d6, castles, and now knight bd7. Again, we can see the knight can already leap to e5, pressure the c4 pawn and the d3 bishop, or go to b6. Bishop d2, kind of a passive looking move. Knight b6, and now white plays kind of a dubious idea. Knight to c1. Apparently the knight wants to swing maybe up to b3, and then from there try to harass the black queen on a5. However, this knight doesn't coordinate too well with the other white pieces, the bishop on d2, the bishop on d3. Black continues with normal development, bishop d7, knight to b3, and now simply queen back to a6, and we can see there's already two black pieces attacking the pawn on c4. That only leaves the white queen able to combine with the bishop to defend. And now, similar to the maneuver we saw before, where the black knight went to d7 to e5 to bring a third attacker, here black very alertly plays knight to g4. We also saw this maneuver before. The knight now threatens to go to e5 and again attack the bishop on d3 and the pawn on c4. So after knight g4, white played f4, which we also saw before. The pawn on f4 does cover the e5 square, however it does weaken the e4 square. Black castled, white played rook at f to d1. This is very optimistic. White apparently thinks that these two rooks are going to create some type of attack, maybe on the b7 point, maybe against the black king, but this is a bit unrealistic. I think a more realistic approach would have been